Hey y'all, I'm Zachariah, and today I'm going to show y'all my original Trilogy LEGO collection. So first one I got is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. This was a LEGO set. It debuted in 2018 for the Solo movie. I know a lot of people don't like it because it doesn't look like the classic Millennium Falcon, but I like this one a lot. This is my first and only Millennium Falcon model. It still looks very nice. It displays nicely. Um, the one thing that I don't like on these not older, but not as new as the newest ones, Millennium Falcons, is how all these flaps, there's like 11 flaps on each one. So it takes a lot of time to open it up. And also because they all have these hinges, the hinges get loose. However, the newest model, what it does is it only has 4 panels. So it has like 1 panel for each quadrant. And I kind of like that more. Less hinges to worry about, less opening you got to do. But it still looks pretty good. There's not a whole lot of stuff to see. Yeah, there's the hinges being pulled. There's not a whole lot of stuff inside, if you can even see in there. But there's like a little lounge area. There's a bar in the back. But I still like this model. You can also make it look like the classic Millennium Falcon by just taking off the escape pod, which is what that is, and then it looks more like the original. And then I have Chewbacca here, and Han Solo from the Solo movie. So in more classic fashion, I have the original T-65 X-Wing model, and this thing looks perfect. This one came out in 2018, and I just have no complaints about it. Here it is, me holding it. Color scheme on point. You have like little proton torpedo launchers here. Here's the backside, the engines, right color. The greebling areas look good. I just like this thing a whole lot. And you can pull this, and then the S foils come out into the X formation. It just looks so good. And you can put the figures in. We have Biggs Darklighter here, one of the pilots. Sit him right there, and then his astromech. Just sit it in here as so, and there they are. And then I also have the protagonists themselves. We got Luke with his blue lightsaber and his classic helmet. We got R2-D2, also fits inside of the X-Wing. Then we also have C-3PO. Chilling as always. Like I said, I love this set, and yeah, 10 out of 10. So I am proud to say that I own a TIE Fighter, a TIE Bomber, and a TIE Interceptor. So here we have our TIE Fighter. It looks pretty proper. It's downsized compared to the ones that they've done in the past, so that they could release it for $40 instead of the $70 that the other ones are. And I appreciate that a lot. With things like this, you want to have a lot of them. You want to be able to mass them up. And it's hard to do that when they're $70 each. So that was really cool for them to do that. It's pretty simple. Besides that, you can see there's a TIE Fighter pilot inside. You can also open the roof hatch, which is the true way they're supposed to get inside. And see, there's not really much going on in there. But it looks great. No complaints about it. And here we have a Stormtrooper, one of the newer models of Stormtrooper. Next on the TIE list, we got our TIE Bomber. This thing, I was really surprised that they made another one. The one that came out before this, I think, was before I was born. I was born in 2005. So this was a big surprise coming out, I think, in 2023. And it looks really good. My only complaint about it is the scale is even scaled down compared to the previous TIE Fighter. And it's to the point where this is actually not see-through. If you look, you can see the studs if you look through it. I'll try and do it at different angles. But if I open this up and you look on the other side, there's actually nowhere for them to see through, which kind of is a letdown for me, but it's not too big of a deal. Someone can still fit inside, they just can't see through the windscreen. You got some shooters right there, and then your main part of it is the bombing area. So here's these 4 little things, those are the bombs. You just push down, and you can just drop them out. And it's very, very simple. I mean, you're just pushing them, but it gets the job done. I think it gets the job done well. The thing itself looks amazing also. No complaints about the actual look of the thing. And then I've got some droids to go with it. We got a Imperial Protocol droid, Imperial astromech, and then we have an Imperial officer. She has a name. I forget what her name is, but she actually came in this set. So that was pretty cool to get as well. To round it out, we got the TIE Interceptor. This thing looks almost perfect. It's so sleek. It looks so aerodynamic, just like in the movies. The one thing I'll say is you can see these weird gaps. Like you see the gap here and here. It's just how it happened building. It's just slightly awkward, but besides that, this thing just looks so good. It looks so fast, so elegant. Besides that, again, not a whole lot going on. It has the spring-loaded shooters in the bottom here, and then you can open up the hatch, and again, there's a TIE Fighter pilot inside. Oop, he fell over. And yeah, that's that. And then I also have a little GMK droid here to, I guess, provide power for little things that the Empire might have. And my favorite thing to date is my AT-AT Walker. I have a separate video just on this thing because of how cool it is, but it's completely motorized. It's based off of the Lego set that they made I think in like 2008 or something like that, where they actually motorized it. And I realized I had the motor. Spent 3 days straight, whole house covered in Legos, getting what I needed to be able to build this thing. It is so cool. I need to replace a lot of pieces on it because a lot of my pieces are old and starting to fail. But so I'm not going to actually make it walk, but I'll just show you the motorization. So it can actually walk. So check out my other video on it to see more of that. This thing's great. You can't really see it. Okay, now you should be able to see it. But there's a handle. This handle's not coming off. This thing is pretty sturdy. This is the lever that I use to tell it to go forward or backward. And the head moves as well. You can also open up the head canopy and show that there's an AT-AT driver in there. You can always close that up. The little primary fire blasters, they can move backwards and forwards to make it look like you're firing them. I remember that from Battlefront 1, playing that game. That was my first FPS game, actually. And got some more figures. We got Darth Vader. I was excited to be able to get the new, well, I guess it's not really new now, but the updated helmet from the TIE Bomber set. We got Boba Fett. And we also got Emperor Palpatine with his double gold-plated lightsabers from the Clone Wars. So yeah, I love this thing. Definitely check out the video. I actually forgot about this thing because it's not on my shelf with everything else, but I also have Boba Fett Starship. I don't know if I'm allowed to say its actual name on YouTube, but here it is. Looks really good. This was the 20th anniversary. Yeah, I think 20th anniversary version. It's such a good thing for the scale it's at. As you can see, or let me make sure you can see, when I bring it up, the little winglets go in that position, and when I bring it down, they go to the landing position, which is really cool. It's just gravity, but it looks cool. Here's the loading dock. You can also store stuff below it. So below here, we got Han Solo in carbonite. And then you can put Boba Fett inside here. Just open up that and take away his weapon. And you can see inside. You can see his seat. It's kind of hard to see, but his seat, it moves around a little bit so that he can actually change orientation depending on the orientation of the craft. So right now you can see he's sitting upright, and I can bring it like this, and now he's still upright compared to the ship. So this thing is really cool. It also has a handle in the back here. You just hold it like this, fly it around, and then also you see these little red areas right here. Those will fire out little missiles. So yeah, this thing was really, really nice to be able to pick up, and I'm glad to have been able to. Thank y'all for watching. Again, these aren't reviews. These are just me showing you all my Lego collection. So let me know if you like to see this kind of content and what other things you want to see from me. And I will catch you on the next video.